Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for June 21st through July 5th. Before I get to the forecast, we're going to talk about a potential tropical cyclone number 3. This is where it is as of 2 p.m. It hasn't really intensified much due to southwesterly shear. It's not allowing the topside thunderstorm to develop very much. But this is where it is now, and this is where it's forecast to be at 8 p.m., and then it makes landfall sometime late tonight, early tomorrow morning, and this is where it is by Saturday, 8 o'clock, and then it's forecast to follow this path inland. Here's a cone of uncertainty. Next I'm going to put is the times of the tropical storm force winds, you might want to call it, if they ever get to a tropical storm, which it's supposed to. It'll be here by 9 p.m. offshore, then 3 a.m. the winds are inland, and then it spreads further inland at that time. Next, I'm going to put, let me see, next I'm going to put is the rainfall, if I can. Okay, right here. Or no, that's not the rainfall. I'll show you that in another map. Okay, but this is where it's supposed to be. Now we'll look at the surface maps at this time, and we're going to start here by late tonight. You see the low is in the southwest Gulf of Mexico, and then it starts lifting northward, and it's inland. And we'll look at the rainfall amounts now. This will be late tonight. We have rainfalls here in the purple. That is, let's see, roughly about 5 inches. Down here across eastern or southeastern Louisiana, and then it starts spreading in northeastward. Now the GFS loses a lot of the moisture, and then we'll look at the European, and we have some dark blues reaching in here. There's more rainfall, like 7 inches, 7 inches. And then the rainfall starts spreading inland and to the northeast. Okay, so now we're going to get to the forecast. This is for June 21st to the 25th. And we still have our ridge in the west, trough that digs down here, and this will kind of suppress the ridge further to the south, as I said yesterday. So we go to the 21st, watch the map in motion, watch the ridge flatten. Now, during this time, the heat might be less intense here across portions of the northern Rockies and plains, but it will be intensified from the interior northwest to parts of the northern Great Basin towards the northern and central Rockies. Okay, and then we will have another frontal system. We'll go back to the other maps, surface maps, pushing into the south, and this will cause more heavy rain for portions of the soggy southeast that's already had too much rain. And then as the rain, like I said before, as the rain from the I almost said hurricane, from the tropical system moves inland, this will cause flooding, possible flooding, because they've been getting a lot of rain down there. Just want to keep that in mind. Okay, now we're going to look at the period for June 26th to the 30th. Now we still have our ridge. A ridge kind of builds in here to western Canada above normal heights, trough continues to sink southward. We also have above normal heights here in the North Atlantic. So this supports this trough here. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures for this region here, and I'm calling for anomalies of up to 12 degrees above normal. Below normal temperatures are forecast east of the Mississippi River with anomalies of 2 to 6 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for the western states. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. And we have above normal precipitation from the Mississippi Valley to Atlantic coast. Probability of occurrence is near 40%. Looking ahead now to July 1st to the 5th. Overall, expecting a flattening of the flow. You can see it right here with above normal heights across much of the country. However, the European still has a trough across the Great Lakes, and as does the GFS. So I'm not going with that. I'm going to go with a pattern more like this. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for above normal temperatures for much of this area here, and anomalies of up to 12 degrees above normal are forecast, and that would be across this region here and near normal elsewhere. And for precipitation, calling for, wrong map. I'll call for a little change in the temperature in the precipitation anomalies from the previous period. So that's a long range weather forecast discussion for June 21st through July 5th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.